So, for no reason whatsoever to mention this, but here's how some major players in the Second World War died. Starting with the Axis side of things. And I'm just worrying about some big boys here. Axis-wise, Tojo is tried and executed for his crimes in 1948. Adolf Hitler offs himself in a bunker with Eva Braun. Mussolini is executed by partisans and strung up upside down next to his girlfriend in a town square. That feels a little personal. It feels very personal. I don't blame them, but it feels a little personal. It feels a little personal for the people of Italy there. Allied side of things, FDR has basically he has some kind of a stroke, I believe. I think it was a cerebral hemorrhage. Yeah, cerebral hemorrhage, I believe. And, basically he dies after having he's sitting for a portrait. He says to the painter, while this portrait is being painted, I have a terrific headache. And then slumps over. That had to be terrifying. Winston Churchill, he dies in the 1960s at 90 years old after a series of strokes. But he was 90, so at least it makes sense for him to have died. Joseph Stalin dies in the 1950s. I believe that it was an intracerebral hemorrhage. Any way you look at it, nobody was really surprised, but he lived for 3 days. He was found unconscious, lived for 3 days after he was found unconscious in his office, and then expired. And nobody was particularly sorry, because what does the Soviet Union do after Joseph Stalin has died? Is de-Stalinize the whole Soviet Union. They tore down a bunch of freaking things with Joseph Stalin, because there was a whole cult of personality about Joseph Stalin, so I'm leaning towards Donnie John going out like Joseph. It feels correct. I know the Nazi thing is right there, but that feels more Stephen Miller. That feels more Stephen Miller. Donald Trump has medical issues we can see, so he's going out like FDR or Joseph Stalin. Or even a little bit of, with a little bit of Winston Churchill because of the age issues. But mostly Stalin and FDR, because FDR did not look good in his fourth term. He was not looking good towards the end there. The photo that you see on the Wikipedia page of him taken the day before he died, the man looks awful.